Previously on the Inventory.
This is an outrage. Agent Thrust, I protest.
Good. Please do. Go ahead. I'd be more than happy to fire you and send you back to the streets from where you came from. Your new job is to do what I tell you. That's your new destiny. Get used to it.
I need your help writing a letter.
Now then, let's see what you've got written so far.
Do you have to see the letter?
How would you expect me to help you articulate yourself if I'm refused to see your current progress?
But it's supposed to be a secret. You have to promise not to speak a word to this to any pony.
Oh my. Yes, I can see now why you wouldn't want any pony knowing about this. Sunshine, you know you are taking a mighty big risk.
I know, but I have to do this. I would never forgive myself if I stayed quiet.
We're practically the only show left on KPNY. Soon no pony will be listening.
And it's all Smile's fault. Still, we just can't give up.
The next broadcast for the inventory will be KPNY's final broadcast. After which, the station will be shut down permanently.
But why?
First of all, there is not enough funding for the station to sustain itself. Smile has agreed that KPNY does not meet the equestrian broadcasting expectations, and will have its broadcasting rights revoked.
What do we do now, Mr. Waves? You must have some idea.
I'm sorry, Sonny. But I honestly don't think there's anything left to do. If we only have one broadcast left, then we'll just have to try to make it the best that KPNY's ever had. Cover Story would continue to fight for the truth no matter what.
And now for the continuation of the Inventory on KPNY.
Well, guys, I guess this is it. Smile has said that this will be our last broadcast. After this, KPNY Radio will be officially shut down.
Please don't say that.
I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Agent Thrust has stripped the station to the bone.
This stinks. All that work, all that time and effort, for nothing.
Hey, don't say that. This wasn't for nothing. Far from it. We have made a difference in Equestria, and I want you all to remember that. Thanks to us, Equestria was allowed to think. We forced ponies to look at themselves through the mirror of another culture. If we hadn't come along, every pony would have continued their lives not knowing there was anything else out there.
Maybe that would have been for the better.
I don't believe that. Even after today, after we are silenced, Equestria will remember. They will remember the ponies of KPNY who fought for an alien society. They will continue to talk and question. And not even Smile will be able to censor that wide of a spread of movement and talk.
Aries is right.
Hardcover, what are you doing here? What about Agent Thrust?
At this point, it doesn't really matter if I'm here or not, right? And besides, I would never leave you all hanging. Not after what we've all been through. You're the ones who stood up for me when Freelance tried to frame me.
Yes, that changeling was quite the adversary. He wanted to spearhead a changeling invasion of Earth.
But together, we stopped him. We showed Equestria that we were willing to fight for the Bronies no matter who stood in our way. And we have to do that now. If this is our last chance, I say we go out who's blazing.
That's the spirit, Hardcover.
Yeah, or like that time press release interviewed Airwaves just to make a fool out of him. And that just allowed our voices to be heard even louder.
And who else can say that they were able to interview a being from another world on a live broadcast? Think about that. We've all accomplished something here. And I want you all to promise me that you'll be proud about that.
You bet I am.
Are you kidding? One of my inventions has changed all of Equestria. I'm going to milk that for all it's worth and become like the richest pony in the history of ever.
If it is pride you are looking for, then you have it. I had always viewed myself as being some pony less than deserving of praise. For years I aimed for perfection and dominance, but I was blind to what I could truly accomplish. I think once this is all over, I'll be leaving my old position at the First Municipal Book Department, the Canterlot Library, and return to my roots in Ponyville. I could author my own works, immortalizing our experiences in paper so that I may continue to fight the good fight for the Bronies.
I think I'll take on my teaching at Camelot University full time. I still plan on opening a legitimate university here in Ponyville, and as a professor, it is my responsibility to pass on everything I've learned to as many ponies as possible.
What about you, Sonny? What are you going to do after today?
I honestly have no idea. I can always go back to Cloudsdale, I suppose. I'm thinking I may try my hook as a professional broadcaster. You've sort of inspired me, Mr. Waves. Who knows? I may even take over your old sportcaster job at the Coliseum.
I'm sure you'll be fantastic at it.
Well?
Well, what? Why are you staring at me like that?
What about you, Airwaves? Where are you going to go once you've buried the hatchet?
Well, in all honesty, I think I'll go try and find Cover Story.
Cover Story?
Well, yeah, he was forced to leave KPNY by Agent Thrust. I mean, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I didn't get the chance to set things right with him.
If you do find him, you better let the rest of us know.
Yeah, we can have a big old KPNY reunion party.
I'll start organizing the plans for it. You got that, Mr. Waves? That means we're committed.
It's a promise. All right, team. Let's go out there and give the best broadcast we've ever given.
First things first.
Door plug!
Huh?
Come on, guys!
Come on!
No. No, this is ridiculous. I refuse.
Nuh-uh, you're not escaping from this one. Get over here.
No.
Come on,
There, then. That's not so bad, is it?
Can't breathe. Okay. Now that we've all gotten that out of our system, it's about time for us to get ready.
So it has really come to this. En denouement.
It's crazy to think that this is how it's going to end.
No reason it has to end in tears, right? Let's go out there and give the best broadcast we've ever given in our lives.
Well, guess I'll go and calibrate the QD one last time.
There isn't that much time left. Please hurry.
Welcome every pony and every Bronie to what is to be the very last of the Inventory on KPNY Radio broadcasts. I am your host, Airwaves, and for the past several months, my friends and I have been covering what has been perhaps the greatest story in the history of Equestria. For our diligence over the air, we have been both praised and criticized for what we've been doing. But we here at the Inventory have stood tall and proud above it all. No matter what came in our way, we have never failed in our duty to share the beauty of another culture with Equestria. However, due to recent policy changes, we fear that we may be no longer able to uphold that duty. I am sure many of you loyal listeners of KPNY have begun to notice that many of our sister programs on this station have also been cut from our usual lineup. Well, I'm sorry to say that the Inventory has also reached its end, and KPNY as a whole will be closing its doors immediately following this broadcast. Please remember that we are not doing this by choice, but merely abiding to the laws of Equestria. But know this, Equestria, even though we are silenced, the masses cannot be. We have fulfilled our mission by spreading the Bronie message. Now it is up to the rest of you ponies to make use of this knowledge to better our society. I have said it before, and I will say it again. We are the Inventory, and we're not going anywhere.
That was truly beautiful. There's no way you could have just come with that on the spot, right? I mean, there has to be a teleprompter hidden around here somewhere.
I'm just speaking from the heart sound effects.
Your heart has a built-in teleprompter? I gotta get me one of those.
Sound effects?
Alright. No need to ruffle your feathers. I'm pleased to announce that I'm here to present another Bronie musician for the last time. I'm also pleased to announce that to commemorate our final broadcast, I will not be doing it alone.
Alright guys, that's your cue.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello, can you hear us?
You're coming in loud and clear. Everything okay on your end?
Yes, it sounds like Sunny successfully linked the signals just as sound effects instructed. She's controlling everything from our sound booth.
And just where is that voice coming from? What is going on in here?
Oh, it's just a grand goodbye for our listeners. It was pretty easy to pull off since you fired the rest of the studio staff. Hardcover and Fairy Tale are broadcasting from the recording booth that was used for Vinyl Scratch's old show, with Sunny running their sound booth. Now all 4 of us can be on the air and present together.
The regulations dictate that no more than 3 ponies may broadcast live at a time.
I'm sorry, Agent Thrust, but if you were to refresh yourself on the Equestrian Broadcasting Regulations Hoofbook, you will find that it says that no more than 3 ponies may broadcast from a single booth.
I should know. I read the hoof book 40 times and memorized the contents just in case.
This is ridiculous. Stop this foolishness now, or your show will be canceled.
Duh. You're already shutting us down. Why don't you let us just sit back and have some fun?
All right, very well. But if you cross the line even slightly...
Good. Now, hurry up and shut the door. You're messing with our acoustics.
Of all civil...
Such a charming stallion. Now then, as you were, gentle colts.
Well, as we said, all 3 of us are presenting today's musician. And since this is a musician with a wide variety of works, we decided that each of us will pick a song we like and politely talk about it.
Actually, I believe your words were, and we'll argue amongst ourselves like children, like we always do.
Ixnay on the argue snay.
It's not even how you do it.
Well then, alrighty. This is already proving to be a barrel of fun. So, who's the musician and whose song is going first?
Ooh, pick me, pick me, pick me!
I'm assuming Hardcover is raising his hoof. Fairy Tale?
Affirmative.
Alright, Hardcover, you can start.
Alright, so the musician's name is Mysterious Bronie. Oh, and that's Bronie with an I-E, not a Y. You know, like the plural, but without the S, so it's not plural. Alright, sorry, just stop glaring at me. Anyway, the song I chose is called Sweetie 83113. Although it isn't really much of a song, it's more like a story, which I really like. It begins with an extended narrative explaining the subject matter of the song, which involves a mad scientist creating a destructive robot disguised as a filly, but the filly bot escapes, and I guess I'll just tell Sunny to play the clip. Fairy Tale used to glare on me again.
Well, that's super effective. Alright, Sunny, we're ready.
I ordered you to shut the airlock. You'll bring me my sister right now. What have I done?
The actual song kicks in after the bulk of the narrative. I think it's really neat how the music sets the tone of danger and destruction, like there really is an adorable little weapon of mass destruction tearing up the place and annihilating every pony.
Are you quite certain you don't need therapy? Personally, I find the song rather boorish myself.
Yeah, well, that's because everything louder than a flute is boorish for you. I think the song is phenomenal. Like Hardcover said, it paints a picture with words and creates a mood with music. A perfect combination.
Yes, you can all enjoy your heavy synthesized beats and gruesome massacres, however, what I wish to present is far more wholesome and relatable.
I'm gonna have to cut you off there, Fairy Tale. It's time we take a commercial break, which I don't understand why we still need them anymore. But when we come back, Fairy Tale and Sound Effects will pick their favorite songs from Mysterious Bronie.
Are you proud of me yet? I've worked so hard for so long. The apples may fall from the trees now, but I won't always be this strong. Mac never talks about it, Bloom's too young to understand. Go on with life, forget the past, I know that's what we planned. But are you proud of me yet? I've always put the family first, and I finally paid my debt. I fought for them them right through the worst. You know I miss you so damn much, and I don't want to ever forget. Just send me a sign. Are you proud of me? Yeah. Are you proud of me? Yeah. Do you see me every day, striving just to make you smile? I could have stopped a long time ago, but I'll go the extra mile. And I'll keep working, I'll keep trying, I'll keep doing all I can do. So when that day arrives, I can finally ask you, are you proud of me? Yeah. I've always put the family first. Have I finally paid my debt? I fought for them right through the worst. You know I miss you so damn much, and I don't want to ever forget. Just send me a sign. Are you proud of me? Yeah. I know you're always watching. I know you're always watching. You're keeping an eye on me. I hope you've been paying attention to all the things you've seen, so that when we're all forever free, you can finally tell me if you're proud of me. Yeah. 'Cause I've always put the family first. Have I finally paid my debt? I fought for them right through the very worst. Oh, you know I miss you so damn much, and I don't want to ever forget. Just send me a sign. Are you proud of me? You know I miss you so damn much, and I don't want to ever forget. Just send me a sign. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Oh.
Come see the musical sensation that's sweeping the Pony Nation. Henny of the Hills, a musical that took Bridal Way by storm, will be coming to the Ponyville Performing Arts Center, sponsored by Carousel Boutique and Pommel Designs. Because musical theater is the only place where you can find ponies randomly bursting into song.
You're listening to KPNY Radio. The inventory is currently up on the air, and up next is... well, I suppose nothing is on next. That's kind of it. Up next is just static. Oh, I know. Pretend you're listening to some music or something. Or you can pretend you're hearing radio sports that would have aired later today. With jockey straps. With the sports.
Welcome back, every pony and every brony, to the inventory on KPNY Radio, Ponyville's radio. And if you're not listening to KPNY, well, let's be honest here, you won't be for long.
Oh, dang, you got me all depressed again.
Well then, I know it'll cheer you right up. Today, all of our presenters have chosen a different song from the musician Mysterious Bronie, and I believe it's Fairy Tale's turn.
I said I was depressed, didn't want to fall asleep though.
I heard that.
That's because I transmitted it.
Anyway, The song I chose is entitled These Wings. It is an acoustic track that deals with a very relatable message of facing your fears and overcoming your shortcomings.
Sweet Celestia, I'm actually interested. You must have caught something.
Just play the clip.
Without me today, you'll do just fine. These wings will not take me away to my happy place. Can you not see I'm on the ground, comfortably alone, with no friends?
The song makes for very easy listening. The music itself is jubilant and calming. However, the lyrics carry a heavy, saddening undertone, invoking a bittersweet melancholy.
I think the transitions from the light, fluttery verses to the bolder chorus helps add to that.
I'm pretty sure we've all had those bittersweet moments, embracing the sadness while remembering all the good times you've had. I suppose you could say that's what we're doing now.
Okay, noobs, you've had your fun. Now it's time for y'all to hear the great song chosen by the supreme ruler of all music.
Oh? I thought Pon-3 was fired.
Silence, peasant! This song is for only the ears of the most hardcore of music aficionados. With lyrics so deep and an atmosphere so intense, Discord himself trembles at its very presence.
Why don't you just play the clip?
Okie dokie. Sunny, release the sounds.
Drowning deep in my sea of ponies, love and tolerance is all I hear. Watch some ponies with me. It seems what's left of my manly side is slowly changing.
What was that?
I'm starting to think the one who made that song is a little disturbed.
I think I'm coming down with some kind of sickness after listening to that.
Didn't I tell you? It'll rock your socks off.
Well, it was certainly unique, that's for sure.
Okay, I think you've all had enough fun. Let's wrap this up so I can get on with my life.
You're kidding, right? I haven't had a chance to talk about this song yet.
No, I think we're done here. Say your final goodbyes quickly.
Oh, come on, please, just give us a little more time.
30 seconds.
Oh no. Okay, every pony, listen to me. Thank you very much for listening to us and supporting us all this time. I please beg you to remember everything you've heard over this broadcast. Remember all the good things that the Bronies have done and all the wonderful things they've created. And to you, Bronies of Earth, please do not judge our society too harshly. We may not be perfect. There may be those out there like Smile who wish to silence that which we do not like, but please, please, please remember that there are ponies out there who know the truth and who respect the truth. And one last thing I would like to say, to all our listeners from both worlds, from all of us here on KPNY, we would like to You could have at least let me finish.
I got bored. Now let's shut down this equipment and be done with it once and for all.
No, wait, you can't just shut down the QED mid-transmission. The trigonometric feedback could cause a total collapse of the transmaterial containment circuit. You'd be totally crossing the beams.
That's enough. I've had enough of your lunacy.
Mr. Waves, what happened? Your signal suddenly was dead.
Agent Thrust, I implore you, for once in your life, be reasonable.
Ha! There's nothing reasonable about you, ponies. You're a danger to equestrian society, and so long as I am around, I will do whatever it takes to make sure that history does not remember you.
You think history is something that can be so easily manipulated and meticulously chosen? Just because some pony says something that does not correlate to the majority does not mean it should be silenced. Where would Equestria be if the deeds of Starswheel the Bearded had not been recorded, or if Discord's reformation had been kept secret?
We'd probably be much better off.
How can Equestria be better off when we don't question society once in a while? So many new things can be learned just by trying to look at things in a different way.
You all don't understand. Equestria is in a state of chaos, teetering on the balance. Evil beings wander about the world freely, unaccosted. New princesses and kingdoms are suddenly popping up left and right. And to top it all off, other worlds are beginning to mingle with our own. I'm trying to keep Equestria stable. I am maintaining the harmony.
Then you're a coward. You fear change, and you refuse to accept anything that is out of your comfort zone.
But it's still not something you can fight. As new technologies and new discoveries are made, ponies will change. Months, years. As time passes, change is inevitable.
And being afraid of that change will only lead to hatred. And with hatred, harmony itself collapses. Harmony can't exist without at least some chaos.
That's enough. By all rights vested in me by the great Princess Celestia, Herald of the Sun, I hereby announce the official cancellation of the inventory and ban all ponies involved from any branches of the media industry.
What?
What? No!
You can't just...
I can, and I just did. This little circus has gone on long enough. As of this day forward, KPNY is to be shut down under equestrian law. An example will be made here to those of you who would use the media as a weapon.
At least we don't cower behind it like a shield. Isn't that right, Fairy Tale?
That's right. We also don't manipulate the system of information.
I can't believe this. What did you say? You don't quite understand yet, do you? You're finished. I'll make sure that you're never allowed to step foot in the library again. With my influence, I can even convince the royal guard to court-martial you for desertion.
Why the nerve?
Hey! Leave him alone!
No. It's not just Fairy Tale. All of you. Your reputations will be sullied forever, all because of me. You'll never work in this town again. You'll never work in this country again. All because I said so. Because I have the authority. Compared to what I am capable of reducing you to, you'll be begging to return to vegetable fields.
No, I've had it up to here with you.
Say what you will. You guys can't touch me. I am the media. I am the law. I decide what is fitting for the air. I determine what is safe for the ears of our precious fillies and foals. And I control the very flow of information. Me and me alone. And there's no pony in Equestria who can stop me!
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Agent Thrust.
That can't be.
Cover story? It's Cover Story!
You. What in Celestia's name are you doing here? I banished you. I should have just had you arrested and locked up for life for even stepping
Oh, shut up, Manticore Breath.
You have no right to talk to me like that, you has-been. You don't have the authority.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
That letter, that's the royal seal.
I'm here under orders from Princess Celestia herself.
Cover story, it worked?
Yeah, thanks, Sonny. If you hadn't written that letter, I never would have been able to see Princess Cadence while I was in the Crystal Empire. With her help, getting an audience with Princess Celestia was a piece of cake. And boy, was that cake good.
The letter you were writing? That's what it was for, Sonny?
I'm sorry, Mr. Waves. Cover story contacted me from the Empire asking for my help. I couldn't risk Rocket Dress finding out about it, so I kept it a secret. Well, Fairy Tale knew too.
I feel honored that you would confide in me with such an important mission.
Yeah, you know what? I thought there was something pretentiously formal about that letter.
Alright, you go Sonny. Way to stick it to him.
Well, what are you all celebrating? I don't care if you were sitting here by Celestia. The fact that remains that you can't do anything about it. I am the head of Smile. This is my jurisdiction.
Not anymore, it ain't.
Excuse me?
Perhaps you would like to read this little letter of mine?
Give me that.
Princess Celestia has given me the official title of Royal Press Secretary.
What?
Royal Press Secretary? What does that mean?
It means that I am the Canton official in charge of regulation, distribution, and consumption of public media in Equestria, especially any and all information related to the Bronies.
What? No, that's not possible. This can't be happening.
Which means, Agent Thrust,
You stop right there.
my very presence makes you obsolete.
No.
You have no authority here.
Oh my gosh, Cover Story. That was brilliant. You are the best. You are the absolute best.
I say, good show indeed.
That was possibly the most Celestia banishing Luna to the moon type thing I have ever seen in my life.
So, does this mean I'm not suspended anymore?
Woohoo! Yes!
I don't know what to say, Cover Story. This is terrific. Wow, look at you. An actual government official. Seriously, take a look at you.
Ooh, thank you for reminding me, Airwaves. And while I'm at it, my first order of business is to officially sanction KPNY as Equestria's premier source of Bronie information. This station is officially under royal orders to document Bronie-related media for all Equestria to hear. Naturally, this means the rest of the station's normal operations will resume as well. I'll make sure all the old staff gets their jobs back. So yes, sound effects, vinyl scratch is coming back.
I can't allow this. I won't allow this. My reputation, my power.
Welcome back, Cover Story. We missed you.
Yeah, I know. But that's the thing about us reporters. We're not that easy to get rid of.
And now, thanks to Cover Story, we can continue the show as usual, and we never have to worry about being cancelled or anything.
So long as you stick to the facts, yeah.
So now the old gang is back together again. I can't wait for everything to be back to normal.
I'm not sure normal is the right way of putting it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Cover Story is a government official. Having him around is no different than having Smile breathing down our necks.
What are you talking about? You wouldn't do that, right, Cover Story?
Glad to know you think so highly of me, Fairy Tale. But I understand. If you feel like you can't trust me, then I'll return to Canterlot.
Wait. I trust you. You wouldn't go so far out of your way to just save us and then afterwards keep us tied down. I know you're more respectable than that.
I suppose there is some logic in that. Very well, Mr. Secretary. But if I may ask, what will your duties at KPNY entail now?
Officially, I am under orders to remain on site and observe the broadcasts to make sure that they are factual, respectful, but there is nothing that says I can't still research and present my stuff, same as before. As far as I am concerned, I'm still a member of KPNY.
Now and forever, my friend.
Oh, this is just sickening. This isn't the end, you know. I'll return to Canterlot, and you can be sure that I'll submit a formal complaint. I'll see the station bulldozed to the ground if it's the last thing I...
What's that sound?
This is Thrust. I don't care who you are and what you want. I'm busy. Call back later.
A mobile communication device? That has to be the most beautifully ingenious idea I have ever seen in my life. I have to make one of those.
No, I didn't know it was you. I promise. What? Oh, yes, of course. I have met with the new press secretary. Oh, yes, he's very nice down. I agree. Fantastic choice. I couldn't have picked a better one myself.
I wonder who he's talking to. He's acting really weird.
Huh? What's that? Oh, of course not. No, not a problem at all. What's that? An evaluation. Oh, I don't think that's necessary. Oh, yes, I will. Come back to Canterlot immediately. You want to talk to who? Him? Are you sure? No, not at all. Yes, he's right here. Mr. Airwaves?
Agent Artie? What's going on?
It's for you.
For me? I don't quite understand, but okay. Hello? This is Airwaves speaking.
Hello, Airwaves. It's an honor to finally talk to you.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I've been listening into your broadcast for quite a while now, and I believe it's time that you and I had a talk.